Welcome to Learning to Knit in Less Than 10 Minutes. Today what we're going to be doing is learning how to knit the rib pattern. Now, rib is basically a combination of both knits and purls in one row, rather than doing knit one row and purl the other row, which is a stockinette pattern. Rib is a combination of knits and purls, as you can see here. What I'm going to show you is doing 3 knits and 2 purls as the pattern that I'm going to choose. You could do a combination of either way. You could do like 2 knits, 2 purls, or 5 knits, 5 purls, etc. So whatever pattern you think will suit your project, go with that. But a combination of the two is called a rib. Now, a few things to remember when you are doing the pattern, the rib pattern itself, is in knitting itself, the thread is always away from you, and you take your needle and take it through the stitch away from you, and then you just knit through, away, knit through. Now if you'd like to get a better understanding of how to knit, there is a video in Rena Knits that shows how to do knitting itself, so you can follow through on that one. And there's also a video on purling, and then you can follow through on that one as well. But when you're doing a combination of the two, now you know that knitting, the thread was in the back. In purling, the thread is in the front. So after you've finished your knit, you would take your thread and move it in front of your working needle, and then you would do your purl, which is taking the needle through the stitch and bringing the needle towards you, and then loop through and bind and cast off, through, loop through, bind, and take off the stitch from the holding needle. So again, if I'm now going to be, because I have 2 purls and 3 knits, I'm now going to again start my knit. So I will take my working thread and move it away from me, so behind the working needle, and then I do my knits. So once I've finished knitting, again I'm now going to do purl. So I would take my working thread and move it in front. So I'm taking my working thread and moving it in front of my working needle, and then I do my purl. After my 2 purls, I'm again doing knit. So I take my working thread and move it behind my working needle. So I take my thread and move it behind, and then I do my 3 knits, and then move it in front and 2 purls, move it behind and 3 knits. Move it in front, and we have our 2 purls. Now once you've done your 1 row, what you'll notice when you're going back, so let's say you're doing what I've done. You're doing 3 knits and 2 purls. So this is your starting, your row 1. When you look back at your row 2, it'll be the opposite. Rather than having 3 knits, 2 purls, you're going to have 2 knits, 3 purls, because the knit on the right hand side or on the row 1 will be a purl on row 2, and the purl on row 1 will be a knit on row 2. So there are 2 ways of going about this. What you could then do is remember that row 2, or every even row, is opposite of every odd row. So if row 1 we did 3 knits, 2 purls, in row 2 we're going to do 2 knits and 3 purls instead. And that way you will maintain the rib pattern itself. And let me just finish this row and I will show you the pattern that you will see. It's there. So again, remember, when you are purling, the thread is in front of the needle, working needle, and when you are knitting, the thread is behind your working needle. Okay, and I've done a few of these, and I just lost some of my stitches, so I'll just bring them back onto my needle. Okay, so as you can see, the pattern itself, these that you see here are your knits, these are your purls. So here you would see 3 knits, 2 purls, because I'm back on the front side. So 3 knits, 2 purls, and then if you look at the opposite side, the back side, you'll see 2 knits, 3 purls. So this is the pattern that you see here. This is your rib pattern. Now there's 2 ways. Another way of maintaining your pattern itself is, let's say this is your front where you're doing the rib, the back side, the opposite, so the wrong side, or the side that's going to stay inside, like for example if you're wearing a sweater, the side that's going to stay hidden, you could do all purl. So if, let's say, I do all purl this row, so this is my back side that I'm doing all purl. I'll show you what happens. The only difference that you're gonna maintain the pattern. You're gonna see the pattern on the front side, but what's gonna happen on the back side is, rather than seeing the same pattern, just opposite, you're gonna see all purls. So I've done all purl this side, and then I'm back here. So here, as you can see, I've still maintained my 3 knits, my 3 purls and 2 knits. So I'm going to do again. So this is going to be my front side. I'm going to do 2 knits, and 3 purls. Two knits, and 3 purls. And 3 purls. And 3 purls. So my pattern is going to stay as is, but in the back I'm going to get this one line like that. So I want to basically get this pattern on the back side. So that's the only difference. With one, you could make it so that it could go either way. So like for example, on a scarf, you would want to not have a back side. You want to be able to wear it anyway. So you want to maintain that kind of a combination where you do opposite pattern on the front and back. So row 1 would be even number, maybe 2 knits and 3 purls, while row 2 would be 2 purls, 3 knits. Well, if you were doing a sweater, you could maintain your odd rows, like row 1, 3, 5 as the rib pattern, 2 knits, 2 purls, or 3 knits, 2 purls, and then even rows, row 2, 4, 6, all purls. Either way, you will maintain the pattern on the front side at least. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe to Rena Knits. If you have any questions or comments, please do write to me, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you for watching. Till next time.